whatever you do, don't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Remind me,
Yes.
you guys were just in the room with Frumpfle, and I'm going to have to try to remember what he sounds like, that you rescued from the orcs dinner table. And you just successfully... you just successfully negotiated the room of many doors that lead you to many presumably dimensions that are all slightly different and in sort of a confusing fashion. And then you moved on to the next room, but I didn't describe that room, did I? Or
No,
you took a passageway that led you east, and I have not yet described that room.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, I will describe it. A small, well-lit chamber opens up before you. In the middle of the floor are 2 5-foot square stone tiles that look like the doors of a pit or something. What would you like to do?
What? The doors of a pit.
You know, like imagine 2 5-foot square doors that have like a little seam in the middle and look like they open up into some sort of hole.
Uh-huh. I'll say, hey, Flea, because we call him Flea now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind popping the door open for us?
Oh, sure. 1 second. I've just got to step into the room with the rest of you guys. As soon as all of you are inside the room, all the doors, which is 1, slams shut behind you, and the 2 tiles in the middle of the floor fall away, and an ominous digital countdown timer rises up from the hole beneath. At the same time, back near the door that you just came through, a panel bearing a single button descends from the ceiling ominously. Beneath the button, terrifying red block letters spell out the word Rapture. The lights in the room suddenly cut out, and an eerie glow emanates brightly from the countdown timer, casting the room in an ominous red light.
What does the countdown timer say?
Well, you have to walk over to check it out. Is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go over to look at it, it appears to be counting down from 60 in increments of 1 second.
Okay. But there was there's still that door, right? That's sort of in front of us.
There's a door in front of you that's closed, a door behind you that's closed, and next to the door behind you is that little like control panel with the word Rapture and a red button on it.
Do we want to just press the button?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
You always press red buttons, always.
Yeah, we press the red button.
You feel the room start to shake just before you go up to the button. When you press it, you see the digital countdown timer has reset, but now it's starting at 50, and then it counts down 49, 48, 47.
Okay. So
Countdowns always feel bad, but it might be a good countdown. Maybe like we'll get a prize.
You hear a screeching, scratching sound, and then a distant scream about a few hundred feet away from you, and you're not sure why.
Should we follow the scream?
well, we need to get out of the room. We're stuck in a room with a countdown timer and tiles that fell out of the floor.
37, 36.
Okay, should we try this door here?
Yeah, let's try. Yeah, that door.
You try the door in front of you. It's locked.
Can I? I want to try and pick it.
Sure. Make a thieves' tools check. 29,
See.
28.
That's not
27.
fair. Roll 1d.
24, 23.
4.
Okay, with a 12, you put your pick inside the lock, and then you feel this resistance as a tiny mechanical metal hand comes out of the lock, holding your pick, and shoves it away before retracting itself back inside of the lock. 21.
Okay,
20.
I'll do it again.
Red button.
Well, what? Not why wait until the last second, dude? Don't press it now.
Okay.
18.
If it resets with 10 seconds less, just do it when it's just 1 second left on it.
Okay, you stopped me. Fine.
Okay, what do you guys do now? 60.
I'm gonna try and pick again.
Okay.
And then if someone can, when the little hand is trying to reach out for the tools, snag it and pull it out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm trying to pick it.
Okay, make a thieves tools check. Okay, with a 10, you put your lockpick in. The same thing happens with the little hand. Who grabs it?
I'll try.
Okay, you grab it easily and pull it out. 9, 8.
Now we try the
7.
door again.
Yeah,
Is the door
by the
now
way,
unlocked?
press the button, and I'll try and unlock the door
Yeah,
with
pressing the button.
Okay, you press the button. It resets from 40, 39, 38. And you are going to do another thieves tools check or use your 10?
Yeah, I'll try to use the thieves tool.
Okay. Okay, with a 16, you put your lockpick in, and as you turn it, nothing happens.
God damn it! What? So it's a magical kind of lock thing. then?
You're not sure. With a 16, you feel like you did a decent job, but it's not clear whether the lock is resisting picking or if you just didn't pick it well enough. There's no way to tell.
Okay, shall we all try picking?
30.
If
29.
you can.
How do we? Oh, is that a skill? I don't.
I don't have a lock picks. I don't have thieves tool.
Basically, if you're not proficient with thieves' tools, you've got a much
okay.
less... You can still try, but it's just less likely to succeed.
I'll try open this door then.
Okay. It's locked.
Okay, I'll try and pick that one instead then.
Okay, go for it. 25, 24. With the 16, you put the lockpick inside, but you can't find anything to grab your pick onto. It seems to be all smooth in there, like Ken's nether regions.
Okay, so what's this rapture then? What does that mean?
24, 23. Who are
Any
you asking, by the way?
ideas? And
No,
everyone else. Does anyone have anything? I'm trying to pick. I don't know what else to do.
No idea.
All right, I'll just go up and smack the button until the timer wears down then, because we're just standing around now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the button.
You're gonna hit it. It resets
Just like.
to... Oh, you hit it lots of times, and eventually it stops at 10, 9, 8, 7.
So it keeps going back to 10 whenever you hit it.
6.
Oh, I cast flight on myself.
Okay, you're flying.
I'm gonna grab hold of your legs.
Yeah, me too.
You're hovering about 6 inches off the ground with the weight of your companions. As soon as the countdown reaches 0, all the doors in the room open. And you see a little sign on the door in front of you.
Read the sign.
Okay.
I'll fly over there.
The sign says, "Dummies."
Speak for yourself. I predicted as such.
Yeah, it's just that I didn't really want to gamble too much on it. Because you have also lost your butt already on this mission. So
It's
true.
true.
It's
It's
true.
ironic that the buttless one is the bravest. Well, the most ambitious in their strategy, let's say.
I've got nothing else to lose, you know.
Yeah, you've lost the most important thing already.
Yeah. Okay, should we go through this door at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. You go through, so the one on the eastern wall.
Yeah.
You find a corridor 15 feet in length, leading to a door.
Let's open the door.
Try and
Okay.
open it.
Okay. You open the door without issue, and what you see inside is a rather interesting sight. And you see Flea, or Flea for short, says, "Oh, wow, nice work with the countdown, guys. You really nailed that one." And you see inside of this room,
Fuck you, please.
you see a genius at work. I mean, sure, he's a stinky bugbear, but he's a goddamn genius. Okay, he has 2 pathetic snot-nosed goblins with him, but, you know, who cares about those? Multiple tables are stacked with shit that you presumably assume is just incomprehensible to you. We're talking piles of notes with magical symbols, arcane artifacts. It's a beautiful mind you're seeing here. Also, the bugbear's got 2 butts. I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. Just try not to stare at it.
Maybe I could have one of those.
It might be one. It might be yours.
It might be mine, yeah. Can I check to see if it matches my butt?
Make a perception check. Oh gosh, that's loud. Hold on. With a natural 20, you know with like visceral butt-like confidence that this is not your butt. This is an organic, homegrown butt.
Okay.
You see this guy hasn't even looked up from his work, and the two pathetic goblins are just sort of eyeing you sideways, but not doing anything.
What do we do? Should we just stroll in and try and talk?
Yeah,
let's
so we have
have a conversation with him.
Yeah, just asking what he's working on.
Okay, so you guys, how do you just position your icons where you stand in the room? I assume you
Navigating with the different keypads, awful.
Sweet. Okay. All right. You speak to this bugbear at the work table. What do you say?
What are you working on?
Friends?
Okay.
Yeah.
You said.
What's
what
your
do you want?
buddy?
Okay. He says, "Oh, hello, people. I'm working on a very important project. What brings you here?"
Quest for my other half of my butt.
What? You've been afflicted? No. Have you been to that room earlier on with the two big stone hemispheres on the ground?
Yeah.
Have we?
Oh.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
immediately
we-
pulls you over to another table at the back of the room, and he shows you his notes and all these weird long metal tubes and etched with magical symbols. And he's saying, listen, I've got the skills, the engineering skills, the design skills to destroy that trap forever. But I lack the arcane knowledge to interpret it. But I did recover these notes from the filthy religious savages further on. Okay, but I need someone to interpret them for me so that I can finish this device and destroy the trap. Do these notes make any sense to you?
I'll have a look.
In fact, yeah.
Okay. In that case,
Arcana
you
check, is it?
need to make an Arcana check. Or whoever wants to do it can make an Arcana check.
We all check.
However many people want to check can, yes.
Oh dear.
Okay, just you two want to check?
No.
Oh, here we go. All
was
right,
just
so
looking.
the only one who is able to interpret these notes is Asker. And what you gather, after about an hour of reading these to fully absorb them, the rest of you guys have just been trying to read them unsuccessfully and occasionally throwing a rubber ball to each other to pass the time. But eventually Asker says, okay, you realize in your mind the flabulator is one of those parts with the metal tube and the symbols on it, must be connected to the chronometon. But it requires the flabulator to be the target of a spell that causes creatures to regain health, like cure wounds or something like that. The other one, the Gleeble Freeble, needs to be targeted with something fire-based, like a firebolt or something. And the third thing, the Drockle Spreeb, needs to be carefully primed by being targeted with a ranged attack, like a magic missile or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Ranged attack and just a regular arrow or something?
No, it's a ranged spell attack. These all need to be
Ranged
primed
spell
with
attack.
magical means.
Does anyone have any healing kind of thing? I don't.
No, I've only got here my equipment. I haven't got anything.
Pretty
Because-
sure.
As druids.
Well,
we
it's
have
been an
access
hour.
to
Did you
everything.
gather anything from the notes?
Yes. I'll. We need to do a bunch of spells and a bunch of stuff.
Oh, gosh, drat and darn it. Where are we going to find spells at this hour of the night?
We got spells.
You do?
However, we still need to figure out if we can do a healing spell. Do you know? Can you do a healing spell, Mr. Butt?
I mean,
I can.
let
Oh, you
me
can.
consult my journals. Nope, I'm sorry. I'm more of a hit someone with something heavy until they die kind of a guy.
And I wonder why you haven't been able to figure this out before.
Well, I'm also a very gifted engineer. Don't let me mislead you.
No, I'm sure. So where did I understand? Because you said a bunch of flagurgle and stuff. What are those? Are those bits in that room?
Yeah, they're basically pieces on the table beside the notes. One is a long metal tube, one is a wooden sphere with a bunch of symbols on it, and the other one appears to be made of copper, and it's shaped like a dish.
I see. So those are things that we have there. Okay, I'll just do the. Should I try and do the firebolt on one of them then?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The one with the fires. I'll do that.
The Gleeble Freeb?
Yes.
Okay, you can firebolt that, and as you cast the firebolt, you notice the device absorbs the energy and starts to glow like a orange color, especially those arcane symbols just start to glow orange.
Oh, neat.
Excellent. What was it? So we had healing, a distance attack. What was the other one? What did the other one need?
The firebolt has just been done. The other one needs something magical that causes people to regain health, and the last one needs to be just any ranged spell attack.
I'll just do another firebolt on it then.
Okay, cool. You see that one starts to glow orange as well. The Drockle Scream.
Cool. Okay.
This is so exciting. Look, you've got 2 out of 3 done already. I mean, healing though. I mean, Greeble, you nothing? And he looks to the goblin worriedly, and the goblin just sort of shrugs his shoulders.
I've got enhance ability.
I have mending.
I think I need a rest to prepare a healing spell.
Okay, I'll try the mending then first, just before we do that. I don't know if that works.
Okay, you try the mending spell, and you see like it starts to settle upon the device, but it doesn't catch and doesn't glow in the same way with the orange. You can make a Arcana check to try to figure out what kind of thing is required. Oh, wow, yeah. With the 23, you get the feeling that it doesn't necessarily have to be a spell, just anything that causes someone to regain health.
Oh, okay. we have potions, right?
Yeah, I've got a potion of healing.
Can we just do like a little drop on it?
Give it a try.
Pour it
Who pours it?
I'm happy to pour it.
Okay.
Do we need to do the whole thing? Yeah.
Well, you can try to do some or all. It's up to you. What do you do?
I'm going to try. I don't know if you can. I've got one quantity of half a pound. If I was to do, can you do half of that? Can you add half? I'm not very sure.
What? Half a pound? Why is your thing measured in pounds?
I don't know. It says weight 0.5 pounds.
Oh, you mean next to your health potion it says weight 0.5 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just telling you what it weighs, but that's not really relevant. You can just tell me how much you pour.
Oh, okay. Half of it.
Okay. As you pour half of it, you notice the symbols illuminate to a slightly dimmer degree than the other 2.
The rest of it.
Okay. As you pour the rest of it, you notice it starts to glow brightly, and all 3 pieces almost magnetically are drawn together and start to like twist and turn and mold themselves into each other. And what you see after this metamorphosis is a strange, like, it looks a little bit like a crossbow, but all smooth curves and no string. And he says, "You've done it. The Churd cannon is complete. We must go. We must go now and destroy the evil butt trap."
So, what happens when we destroy the butt? Is he going to get his butt back? Or?
I don't know. I can only suspect that it will, firstly, prevent any other people from losing their precious arse. But I can also hope that it might restore the butts, but I can't guarantee that.
Oh, well, you can give it
I think it's not my butt as well if you're losing it, so...
Exactly, yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
I just want to blow some shit out.
You guys go back to the room with the butt in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite the beginning, no?
I can move your characters if that's easier.
Was it that one?
It's the one with... let me point... This one.
Oh, it is that one, yeah, cool.
If you guys can move your icons, then that's great. And if you can't, I'll try and help you. Okay. As you enter the room, you notice an entire band of ragtag individuals with this sort of really worrying glow in their eyes. They look kind of like they don't blink. And they say, "Who disturbs the order of the buttless?"
I would say I'm one of you.
Are you the butt messiah?
I like to think so.
They pull out a book and say, "Can you understand this? I mean, please, read. This is the prophecy. If you are indeed the buttless messiah, this prophecy will reveal itself to you."
Okay, let's try and read it.
Then I'm gonna chant just randomly, "Hail the butt messiah." Just to kind of
Nice.
Hail
Okay.
the buttboard.
Then what you need to do, Sean, is to roll a d6. So it's / roll 1d6. The suspense is just buttless with anticipation. Okay.
Oh,
You can see that the text suddenly reveals itself to you and it says, "You are the buttless Messiah."
oh wow.
What do you do? That's what the
I,
text says.
So I tell them all to get down on their knees, for I am the buttless Messiah.
Hail the butt Messiah.
The buttless Messiah!
Kneel before the Lord.
This is truly amazing. And they all fall to their knees and prostrate themselves in front of you. And then you see the guy beside you, the bugbear that you helped build this device. "By the way, my name is Tommy Two Butts. This is your opportunity. Destroy the trap. Destroy it now."
Who's got the thing?
Whichever one of you picked it up. You can decide now, basically.
All right, Sean. I think you should be the one because
Okay.
Yeah.
you were the one with the grudge.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're going to shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20 for me. Same thing as the d6, but 20.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. You fire the churd cannon, and a blue bolt of energy strikes the two hemispherical mounds and shatters them through the crack. Creates a crack through the crack. And then you see these like blue butt-shaped ghosts emanate from the crack, flying out in all directions. And quite a few of them actually hit and make contact with this group of goblins and bugbears that claim to be the Order of the Buttless. And their butts are suddenly restored. And they say, "Messiah, what have you done?" And your butt then comes back at that exact moment, and you feel fulfilled in the rectal area.
Yes. Ah,
"What have you done, Messiah?"
I'm off home now. See you later. I've got my butt
What?
back.
What is...
Hail the butt Messiah. I'll say again.
You see a couple of the Order of the Buttless turn to their leader that's making all these complaints and say, "Listen, Gary, I mean, the Order is great and everything, but I've missed my butt. Doesn't this feel good?" And then they like slap each other's butts and go, "You see what I mean?" "Okay, fine. Fine. I mean, maybe this is what the Messiah was intended for, to bring these butts back to us. Is this what you were here for, Messiah?"
Absolutely. I want you to be butt complete.
"This is truly a momentous day. I must retire to contemplate my situation. Come, Order of the Butt-Havers, follow me." And they are going to take their leave. Well done, the Messiah of the Buttless. And then you see Tommy Two Butts turns to you and says, "Today, we have achieved something that no one else has before. We have restored butts to their rightful owners. I thank you for your assistance."
Do you, before you leave, my double butt friend, do you know anything about the guy in the second room, just straight ahead?
"Oh, what, east of here?"
Yes.
I don't know too much. I mean, mostly I was destroying this trap because those Order of the Buttless folks just there, those used to be my friends, and obviously me having two butts kind of put me on the wrong side of them, so now I can be friends with them again, so that's great. Yeah, I'm not really sure what his deal is. I mean, everything in this place seems to have something about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I only went in there one time, he yelled at me a bunch, and then I left. What about you guys?
Yeah, no, he's just it's just a bit of a dick.
Yeah,
just
that's the impression I got.
Just want to do you want to help us beat him up?
I mean, everything I tried, he didn't seem affected by it. I don't know what help I'm gonna be.
So you're not the greatest thinker then? Yeah,
Well, I
thought you
mean,
were,
I'm a designer. I'm an engineer. If I could,
Well,
we could
yeah.
try the churd cannon on him, but it's only got one shot. I don't know how we would refresh it.
Okay.
Sorry,
you're
guys.
A little bit useless, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I restored your
Silly.
butt, didn't I?
No, you didn't. We did. We did all the work. We put the machine together and shut it down. You did nothing.
I crafted the pieces of the churd cannon. The blueprints. You can go see them.
Yeah, not
I
sure
feel like
about that.
I'm pretty sure you just found them.
Yeah.
That's it. Greeble, Glumful, come with me. We're gonna go join our friends. Clearly this Messiah and his followers need some time to themselves.
Yeah, Timmy Two Butt.
And you see him leave and follow the other guys and go, hey, wait, guys, we can be friends again. And then you see Flea say,
That was fun.
oh, that was... You're nailing it, guys.
I feel kind of sad because I did have a following for all of about 1 minute, and now, I'm just me again.
Yeah, you're never going to be a messiah again, are you?
I'm going to be Messiah again. I almost
so
picked up my book.
You always...
feel like
what?
we
We
need
repair that machine.
What did you say? Repeat those things.
Should we just try to repair that trap? But
You
erase
can
the
if you would
trap.
like to.
Well, just to be assholes to Timmy Two Butt.
Yeah.
I guess we could. But should we do that last? So just so we don't end
Yeah.
up...
Okay, yeah. That's
If one of us end up... If we do succeed and we lose our butt and we can't destroy it again, then that would suck. But we can do it on our way out, for sure.
cool. Shall we continue where we left? Let's get back to his room.
And there's also a door here and a door there that we haven't opened.
Ooh.
Where's that?
I drew on the map.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if do we want to try them on the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on the way down. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Just to kick the doors in and see if we can find something
Yeah.
to kill that motherfucker.
I'll try
Okay,
to open it.
which door do you go through?
The upper one.
The upper one. Okay, cool. Just give me 1 second. Wow, I really said the word butt a lot in that scene.
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. You open the door and you see a corridor. And you see it stretches to about there. Do you continue down the corridor?
Yeah, we continue.
Okay.
Let's open the door.
Okay, you open the door. Inside, you see a horde of goblins wearing yellow shirts and blue pants. They crowd the room. There's like 25 tons of them. They're these little munchkin things. I don't know. I never gave them names, but they're really annoying little pieces of shit. Repeating the same patter and spouting the same undermining nonsense while you try to get shit done. All underpinned with teenage self-image fragility and minuscule attention spans, born from what I can only assume is a life completely unexplored while simultaneously devoid of any real stakes. Also, they say, oh, geez, a lot, too much. A glass case.
Bunch of Mortys.
A glass case sits on the far side of the room, next to another door, but there are too many stupid little goblins in the way for you to see it clearly.
I feel like it's time for killing spree.
I think so. Let's just kill him.
All right, cool. I'll just stand back and let you guys do your AOE shit then.
I'll try to cast.
You hear one of them say, I don't think that's a very good idea. I wouldn't do that. You should think this through.
Is that a trick? Should we try and reason with them, or are they trying to get...
Maybe I can do a better voice. Hold on. I don't know about that, Rick. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
That was good.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to fuck them up, because I reckon that it won't be that hard.
Yeah, I think
I'm already trying to cast it.
Yeah, you've already cast it, didn't you?
I raised my hands and I say erupting earth and blah 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 and just reliving
Blah blah blah.
Sorry, please tell me what you're doing.
screaming kids underneath the table. I'm gonna cast an erupting earth on them, and
Okay.
I think it's a 20-foot cube.
Okay. So I'll say 1, 2. Yeah, that's basically this entire room, or at
Yeah.
least as much of the room that matters. Okay, so they've got to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they roll a 12, so that fails, and they take 18 bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah. 18 bludgeoning.
I'm just grouping them together because there's too many of them, and there's too much. Okay, all of them instantly die. The earth erupts in shards beneath them, impaling all of them neatly in their own single stalagmite.
Shall we go, guys?
Yeah, I guess we just go in and check the room. See if we can
let's do that.
find any loot. Look at that glass box, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
on the other side of the room, 5 gems sit in a glass case. A blue one, a red one, a green one, a yellow one, and a purple one. Next to the case,
Infinity Stone.
3 conveniently sized, gem-sized sockets are cut into the wall. I bet these things are related.
Which side of the room was this?
It's the other side of the room, so I will say... I'll say this side. Down there.
Cool. All right. Should we just? Is there like these sockets? Do they are they different shapes to the things, or are we gonna have to try and guess a color combination thing?
The sockets look like all the gems look the same size. There doesn't seem to be a size difference. But if you want to look closer, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll
so-
do that.
so
Have a closer look.
All investigate what's going on.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Nice.
So, Milksteak, you step over several corpses wearing yellow shirts and blue pants, and you go up to the glass case and you look carefully at the grooves, and you notice that they all seem to be cut to the same size, and all the grooves look to accommodate that size.
Okay.
Yeah, should we just plonk
Yeah.
them in then?
Yeah.
Which one do you put in? There's 5 stones and only 3 slots.
Oh,
Remember, there's
Red,
a blue
green,
one, a
and
green
blue?
one, a red one, a yellow one, and a purple one.
RGB?
there's a green one and a blue one and a red one. They're all...
Are there any clues around in terms of
Make
colours?
a
I think it's a bit too late.
either perception or investigation check. If you want to find clues. If that's what Sean is looking for, Smorgasborden is looking for. Okay, yeah, with an 18, you don't see anything in the way of clues. All you see are 30, 25 corpses, all wearing yellow shirts and blue pants.
Okay.
Yellow, blue, and red. Try to put yellow, blue, and
red because of the blood.
Yeah.
Okay, you put the yellow, the blue, and the red gemstones in the slots. Nothing happens, but you do step on one of the corpses in the process, and then you hear the corpse go, "Oh, jeez."
Okay. What other colors were there then?
There's a blue, green, red, yellow, purple.
Okay, so it's green and purple that we haven't used. Maybe we shouldn't have killed them.
If it was me a few weeks ago, or at the beginning of my journey, I'd have tried to reason with them, but then I got attacked too often, so I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, we've been attacked by those quite too often.
Yeah.
Is there any clue? Should we try to wander around and then come back with the gems in case we found any clues?
Let's check the door up on the other side of the room then.
It is locked tight.
Can we try to unlock it? Can you try, Joe? You got the thieves' tools.
Yeah, I'll try to pick it.
The roll didn't go through correctly, but this one doesn't have a keyhole even.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so it's probably open as well. And the door down here, is that the same thing here?
Yeah, it's designed. They look to be made of a slightly different material.
Okay, so we need to do the thingies in a certain combination, and the doors will open.
We haven't tried purple yet at all, I don't think.
Okay, so let's try blue, purple, and green.
You're gonna try blue, purple, and green. Okay, nothing happens.
Okay, blue, purple, and red.
Nothing happens.
Blue, yellow, and green.
Nothing.
Blue, yellow, and red.
You smush the skull of a goblin wearing a yellow and blue outfit, and nothing still happens.
I'll try the purple, yellow, and green.
Purple, yellow, and green. Nothing happens.
Purple, yellow, and red.
You know in the movies where they say, like, the hacker character is going, don't worry, I can brute force this password and get into the mainframe. This is what that means.
I'm just gonna guess all the words.
So what was the latest attempt?
Purple, yellow, and red.
Unfortunately, nothing occurs.
Okay, yellow, green, and red.
Nope.
Yellow, green, and blue.
Nope.
Yellow, green, and purple.
What are there? Is there any? There's no reason for this. No. Still no.
Blue, red, and yellow.
Okay. Let me describe the scenario a little bit more clearly. Above the glass case, you see suddenly comes into existence a small framed piece of paper just appears in front of you, and it says, and the word like is written like H-U-U-U-U-H, and it says, try thinking about the 2 gems not to include, rather than the 3 to include. Dummies.
Okay, they've got blue and yellow. The goblins are blue and yellow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be RGB. This is green, red, and yellow. Green, red, and blue. So let's not include purple and yellow.
Okay, do you attempt that?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Sure.
The sign gets larger.
So what color are they? What color are their pants again?
Their pants are blue.
Red.
Their shirts are yellow.
So blue, yellow. So we want to do red, purple, and green.
The doors open miraculously.
Yay!
Red, purple, and green.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah, I think Joe said that.
Red,
I said
purple, and
green.
green.
Yeah,
Every single
I said-
combination you mentioned had either yellow or blue in it.
No.
It did.
No,
I mean,
it didn't.
it's possible that I misheard or didn't hear, but I also have a recording of this, so I can go back and check.
Please do. I had a system. That's why I wrote it down, so I would know which ones I had guessed.
Okay, fair enough. I apologize. A little look behind the screen. Killing all the dudes, it didn't necessarily cripple you from solving the puzzle. All that would have happened is that they screamed and run around in panic whenever you get something wrong.
It would have been pretty funny too, though.
But I tried to give you the clue so many times. Again, this is kind of, I shouldn't be breaking character, but I tried to say as much as possible. You step over like a yellow and blue corpse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's. I guess that's what we started guessing with the yellow and blue.
Yeah.
So
Plus red for blood. That's what I was thinking.
I think we just either we didn't, whether we did or didn't. I thought we had already tried that, so it's like that's probably not going to be the clue. So.
Fair enough. That was fun. I mean, it's not the best puzzle ever, but it's not the worst. It's like it's a decent puzzle.
It's a C plus puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a Morty of puzzles.
Yeah.
Appropriate. So both doors are open then, are they?
Well, they sort of like click open like an inch or so, like ajar.
Do we want to go up here, kind of thing?
Yeah, because I think that's going to be behind the wizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we go up here and have a look at this door then.
Okay, bear with me a second. All right, inside you see a circular room. And there's a door there. Okay. An innocuous-looking teal cube sits on a pedestal in the middle of this room. Atop the cube is an inviting blue button. Engraved on the pedestal is a sentence that you can't make out from this distance.
Should we go up to it?
Yeah.
Okay, move your little icons in there.
Where is Flea, by the way? Is he still with us?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I probably lost him amongst all the confusion. There we go. Oh, guys, this is just such an adventure for me. Thanks again for saving my life, by the way. Those goblins, they weren't... You wouldn't kill me, would you? I'm wearing very different clothes than them.
Yeah, but they were real assholes. Don't worry about it.
Ah,
You're
thanks.
not in danger. There's no danger for you, Flea.
Thanks, guys. You're very sweet.
You're one of us now.
What? And what? Who is us exactly?
We're the team.
Oh, so we don't
Okay.
have like a cool name or anything?
Oh, we do actually. We're called the Bumblebees, aren't we?
Ooh, the bumblebees.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Ooh, I like that. I've always wanted
Right.
to be light and bright and cheerful.
Stingy.
I'm pretty sure. Isn't that our name, by the way?
Yeah.
It
Something
was a
like that.
name
Sounds
that
familiar.
you randomly chose for yourself many episodes ago. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
are we
gonna
doing?
etch that in my arm with the dagger. Don't mind me. And he starts like etching the name Bumblebees in his arm with a dagger.
Oh, that's good.
Cool.
Good,
So
good work, Flea. Okay.
you've got the pedestal with the cube in front of you.
Do we just press it? Oh, let's read what it says then.
Yeah.
You go up really close to it, and it just looks like a series of squiggles in a language you don't understand.
Just Flea to look at it. You might know.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you get Flea to look at it. All right, I'll give it a go. If someone can give me a boost. It's like 5 or 6 feet tall, so he can't quite reach it.
Yeah. I'll do
Okay,
that.
you lift him up, and he says, I'm sorry, it's not in Goblin. I'll just keep going back to writing the name of our group, but if there's anything else, just let me know.
Cool. All right. Can we do like a, I don't know, like a check it, see if we can figure out what it is.
Sure.
If we can, whether.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. Is it like Is it? Would that be like an Arcana type thing? If they try to see if it's magic or that way.
If you want to determine whether it's magical, I can tell you that I'm going to decide that you rolled an Arcana check, please.
Cool. Because I wasn't sure how that works. Like.
Basically, in D&D, the easy way to think about it is you don't need to worry about what check it is. You just describe what your character does, and I will then translate that into a check for you. So you could say, I examine it and assess whether it's going to bite us or whether it has arcane properties or something. Cool. So Smorgasborden and Yuka. You gather... Asker, you gather that it is most definitely arcane. Smorgasborden, you gather that it's not edible.
Great.
Getting
Useful.
my package.
Right. But so it's an arcane language that we can't speak, basically.
Well, you were gathering whether the box is arcane. That doesn't refer to the carving on the pedestal.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the carving is then.
Oh, okay. In that case, try in history check or just an intelligence check.
God damn it. What are you doing, Dom?
Asker, your history check concludes that the inscription looks like squiggles, possibly by a child or a drunk person. Smorgasborden, you want to look at the inscription, but then you feel like this booger in your nose, and you quickly pick your nose to try to deal with it. And Milksteak, you with a 10, you get the sense that the pattern of the language is kind of similar to the pattern of the box. Like they seem to have a similar design aesthetic.
Okay.
Should we just press the button? I feel like we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just press the button.
Okay, you press the button and you hear and see a of air, of blue like smoke, and a tall, thin, blue character with a little tuft of orange blonde hair appears before you, and he says, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!" And he says,
Obviously.
What can I help you with? And what can I help you with?
We want to be able to read this inscription.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! It says, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!" And then the guy goes and disappears.
Right.
Oh man, I've always wanted a Mr. Meeseeks machine.
We can just spawn loads of them and have them try to kill the wizard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe
You can
take
just-
a couple of strokes off my golf.
Let's not go there. All right. Okay. Should we start with one or see if we can just get loads of them?
Let's start with one and see if he...
All right.
Yeah.
We'll press the button again then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it.
You see a. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. What can I help you with?
The wizard in the other room. We want to figure out how to kill him.
Oh, okay. Let's go find him. And he gestures to you to like lead on.
Can we go and see if we can open?
this door, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's see.
Let's open
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. You're able to open the door. Before you guys progress, just let me get see if I can get a little icon to help us out. Okay, cool. So you see this little character follows you. Do you continue down the corridor? Would you say you can?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
we'll
just said
send him ahead.
symbol.
You send him ahead?
I think so.
Okay. You send him ahead. He goes through the door, and you hear and see the mage say, "Ha ha! Meeseeks! I am immune to all Meeseeks attacks." And the Meeseeks is going to make a check to determine, because you asked him if he can figure out how to kill the creature, the mage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what he can do. Okay. With a 17, he says, these patterns on the wall. Wait, these patterns on the wall? This looks kind of familiar. Wait, I know this. And he walks over to the other side of the room, and he looks at the sort of patterns and mysterious runes on the left side of the wall, and then he looks at the runes on the ground, and then he says, "Nope, doesn't make any sense to me. All right, let's see if I can kill him." And he tries to attack the mage, but nothing happens. I'm exhausted already, but I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me, I can do it. And he just keeps slapping him, and the mage just keeps laughing.
Right. He's gonna keep doing that, isn't he?
He's going to
There's one more of those. We need to investigate those writings then.
Yeah. Let's have a look at them ourselves. So yeah, let's just walk into while he is trying to kill him. I'll just walk in and have a look at the runes myself and try to figure out what it is that he was trying to figure out.
Okie dokie. Okay, make a perception check. Okay, wow. Asker, with an 18, you notice that the patterns on the left side of the wall make up the letters R and A, and the right wall contains symbols that add up to the letters U and N, and the runes on the ground represent the letters Y and G.
R-A.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Your futile attempts embarrass yourself.
Is it like an anagram kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, doesn't it?
The left is R-A, right is U-N, and the ground is Y-G. So do you need to read it in like an order from like when you come in to... Right, so when you say the left one, you mean this, right? This is the left, because we're facing that way. Is that right?
No, it's based on coming through this door. So the left is this...
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So then it would be...
Is ray gun?
As soon as you say ray gun, a fancy-ass, futuristic-looking gun hovers in the air in front of you.
Ray gun.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, I'll take it and I'll shoot the fucking wizard with it.
Okay, as soon as you fire the ray gun, it sends him sprawling out of the character's path and in a blackened heap in the corner of the room. The ray gun then vanishes. And then the mage, sort of as he drops, holding his shoulder in agony, he screams, cursing, "This demon weapon has never been seen before." He calls you a piece of shit and other things. Real filthy stuff. We all know what I'm talking about. Good call bringing a ray gun to a magic fight. And then the Me-6 goes, "Oh, well done. That was amazing. Look at me." And then he disappears.
Do we then say, well, it disappears. I wanted to say to it, you didn't fulfill your purpose because we killed it. So now what are you going to do?
I think interpret it as the goal was achieved. Achieved.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can we, so that Mr. Me-6, the actual box, if we can, is that like a big box?
No, it's about it's like half a foot on every side of the cube.
We'll definitely take it with us.
Can we first just try and investigate the body?
Of the mage?
Whatever leftovers, yeah.
Okay, sure. Give me a moment to grab my information.
See if
go for it. Make an investigation check.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, 1 second.
It's up to you now.
Okay, Milksteak, you find in the outer pocket of his jacket, and you find nothing else on his person, a small note. And on the note is written the phrase, "You bastards will never take me alive."
Indeed.
Yeah.
He is correct.
Okay.
All right. Let's go and check the Mr. Me-6 box, if that's portable and if we can carry it with us.
Yeah. Okay. Before we do that, I want to activate a box.
You want to?
Activate.
I'll click the button to summon Me-6.
You see a blue cloud of smoke. I'm Mr. Me-6. Look at me.
Okay. Follow me, buddy. Follow me. Just let's go here, all the way in this room here.
Okay. He follows you.
Okay,
sounds great.
And fix this device.
Which device are you referring to?
The butt snatcher.
Oh, okay. He starts hammering it with his fist, and he says, "Oh, this is a tricky one. I'll see what I can do. I'm Mr. Me-6. Look at me."
Go. Have fun, buddy. We'll be back.
Cool.
We can continue our quest.
Oh man, I love that. I wonder if there's something else we can do, like get a Me-6 and have him find Timmy Two Butts and go tell him to fuck off.
Let's do that.
No, I know. We should have one of the Mr. Me-6 go to his new friends and tell them that he told that Timmy Two Butts has been talking shit about them, so they exclude him from the friendship group again. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'll press the button.
I'm Mr. Me-6. Look at me.
And okay, find Timmy Two Butts. Find Timmy Two Butts' new friends, and tell them that he told you that he thought that their butts were really ugly.
He thought that their butts were really ugly. All right, I got it. And he just starts striding off into the distance. I'm Mr. Me-6. Look at me. Look at me.
That's probably the pettiest thing I've done in a while, but I enjoyed it. It doesn't really go up to genocide level of stuff that you guys deal with, but it's brilliant. So.
Make a perception check, Asker. Okay.
God damn it!
You don't notice anything. Everything looks normal. You've never been in a more normal room in a more normal situation.
It's the most normalist. Okay.
Almost too normal.
Ooh. Should we try this door here? There's a door here, right?
You know what? I'm thinking this is one of these things that the more we use Mr. Me-6, the more it's going to sort of drain our soul or something of the sort. You know what I mean? So that it's going to... Otherwise, we have an infinite number of Me-6, and that's never going to work.
No, we'll take him with us in case we come across scenarios.
Yeah, let's take a box with us and let's take the box towards the door.
And check this door here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
want
really want to find a good use of Mr. Meeseeks, but I can't remember what's happened to the map, such as my memory. But,
It's not really, we kind of sorted everything out. I mean,
we
we
have,
still
haven't we?
need
There's nothing else to
we
really
still
do, is
need to
there?
sort of this door here that probably leads to that door there, and then this door here that probably leads to that door there, but with stuff in between, and then that door there. So we've got 5 doors apart from the one we're just going to open now. We have 5 doors we haven't checked.
Yeah. Okay.
But I say we press on where we are now, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Let's check that door then.
Let's
milk
open it.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage as the Meeseeks has reappeared behind you and starts punching you with like a club-like arm and says, "I can't fix it! My purpose is unfulfilled!" So everybody needs to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
This is brilliant.
Okay, the first to react is Asker. You see the Meeseeks with like stubble, a 5 o'clock shadow on its chin, like flailing this weird blue club in Milksteak's face.
Right. I'm gonna try to persuade him, and I'm gonna tell him that, success and failure is really a matter of perception. Because what did he really mean by fixing? Did he mean cleaning it, or did he mean make it work as it did before it was broke? It's all a gray area, and I think you should really think about what he meant.
Oh, that's good. All right, make a persuasion check with advantage. That was compelling. Okay, with a 16, he says, "Wait, yeah. Did you mean clean it? Is that what you meant?"
Fixing it.
I'll kill you! Is that the end of Asker's turn?
I suppose it is, yeah.
Okay. Next up, the Meeseeks is going to hit you with his club again. Well, we'll see if he hits. With a natural 1, he hits himself in the foot and goes, "Ow! Oh, I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me! That hurts!" And next up is Milksteak. What does Milksteak do?
I'm gonna 1 second. Use the hold person on him.
Okay. Just let me get Frumpflea's character up. I forgot about his attack. I got it,
This is
guys.
old
Don't worry.
person.
I'll put him an end to him. I'll kill him. All right. So
He's really one of us now, isn't he?
yeah, I'm one of the bumblebees. Look, and he shows you his forearm, and it's just bleeding, carved bumblebees in it.
We should pour some ink on it.
Choose a humanoid that you can see. They need to make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. Let's do a wisdom saving throw for the Meeseeks. What's your saving throw? Your DC on your spell page.
1 second.
Yeah, it's like the first thing listed.
Oh, 13. Save
Okay.
DC is 13.
So he saves with a 17 and says, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!" Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Okay, next up is Smorgasborden.
See, I'm tempted to get another Meeseeks out of the box and tell him to fight each other, but I'm going to resist that temptation because it could be infinite, and I'm going to wield my scimitar at him.
Okay, go for it.
That work?
Nothing happened yet, but we can wait and see.
Oh, sorry. I clicked on wield rather than remove.
Oh yeah, with a 25 you hit, but as your scimitar makes contact with its blue skin, it just bounces off as if you'd hit a metal pole, and it has no effect.
Oh, no.
This is what I was afraid of.
Is that the end of Smorgasborden's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up is Asker. What would Asker like to do?
I feel like this is Milksteak's mess, so I'm gonna step over here and lean against the wall and watch the fight.
Nice. Make a performance check. Wow, with a 20, you look exceptionally nonchalant. Okay.
All the inconsequential roles I do, fucking I'm killing it.
Who picked up the Meeseeks box, by the way?
We haven't decided yet.
I think it was Asker that said he wanted to pick it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're holding it. So this Meeseeks, with his turn, he is going to walk over to Asker, incurring an attack of opportunity from Smorgasborden and Milksteak if they want to take it.
No.
Okay, and he is going to press the button in Asker's hand, and a Meeseeks pops out and says, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!" And that Meeseeks says, "Kill that one over there." Okay. And now there are 2 of them.
Oh no, this could get out of hand.
So this one pops up over here. Okay, so therefore, the next turn is Frumpfly. Frumpfly is going to say, guys, what do we do? What happens? There's 2 of them now. I don't know.
If you're able to press the button, I think press the button and ask the Meeseeks that appears try and broker some peace.
Oh, what's broker mean?
Just I don't know, generate. Ask him to kind of create peace between the Meeseeks.
Okay. He jumps up and hits the button. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Can you help the other ones of you be not angry anymore? And the Meeseeks says, "Oh, okay. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me." And he turns to the other Meeseeks and says, "Well, I suppose we'll find out on his turn." Milksteak, it's your turn.
Ah,
I'm gonna try to reason with the Meeseeks.
Okay.
boat pass, boat sailed.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add the 3rd Meeseeks. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. God.
There you go. Cool. What do you say?
I'm asking why you're not cleaning the device.
Oh, you asked the first one? He says, "Because you said that you meant fix it, not clean it." And then you see his face change, and he says, Did you mean clean it?"
Yes.
"Ah, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me." And then he just sort of wanders away, and the other one that he told to kill you is still trying to kill you. Is that the end of your turn? Do you want to do anything else?
I'm asking him to stop the one that he's leaving and remove that other Meeseeks.
Wait. Excuse me. The 2 Meeseeks that are there both have purposes. The first one, the top one, has the purpose to kill you.
Yeah.
The bottom one, the bottom one has the purpose to broker peace between them and you.
Yeah, and the one that he's currently leaving, I'm shouting at him, asking to stop the other Meeseeks that is attacking me.
I think it just disappeared.
You hear from the distance as he's retreating, "I must clean the device! I must clean the device! I must clean the device!"
Yeah, after he canceled this Meeseeks.
"I must clean..." You just hear it fading away into the distance. Okay, that's the end of Milksteak's attempt at a turn. He's trying to backtrack his chaos, and it's not working very well. Well, it's working partially well. Okay, Smorgasborden's turn.
Okay. Oh dear.
It's escalated so quickly.
It has, hasn't it? I'm trying to not make a false step with another Meeseeks.
Yeah, no more Meeseeks.
No more Meeseeks. See, I think what's going to happen is if I just kind of back off, it's good Meeseeks' turn before bad Meeseeks' turn, so that he might succeed. So I'm just gonna Yeah, I'm just going to do the same, and I'm just going to back off.
You're doing an Asker and looking nonchalant.
Yeah, I'm just kind of backing off, watching. Hopefully, all the pieces are in play now, and it's just going to play out nicely.
Okay, I like your hope. Smorgasborden, sorry, Asker, do you do anything differently?
I'll start to hang. I don't have an instrument. Let me just check. I feel like I have some sort of instrument of sorts.
I think what's his name? Milksteak has pipes of haunting. You have Asker maybe an instrument, but I don't know what it is.
No, I actually don't. God damn it. I thought I had like a.
If you have 2 pieces of wooden handled weapons, you can make wood blocks.
I'll just do a whistle. I'll start to whistle.
Okay. Make a performance check. Okay, wow. With a 19, you managed to exactly replicate the whistling solo in Otis Redding's Sitting by the Dock of the Bay. It is haunting, and not even from the pipes of haunting.
That's Milkman level of whistling, that.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. You see the Meeseeks that's been summoned to broker peace say, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! Listen, why do you want to kill that guy?" Because I was summoned, that's my purpose. But maybe... And we're going to do an intelligence check to see how well he can try to figure out the situation. Oh, wow. Okay, with a 17, he says, well, maybe he means kill in the stand-up comedy sense. Maybe you just need him to successfully perform comedy. Did you think about that? And the other guy says, oh, maybe. All right, I'll give it a try. And he said, oh, wow, now he's going to try and think of something to say. Okay, the Meeseeks that's been tasked with killing you, Milksteak, says, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. There's a guy, an elf in the forest, and he discovers the body of another elf lying on the ground, and he calls to his friend, and he says, listen, this guy on the ground, he looks dead. How do we help him? Should we try to perform CPR? And his friend says, well, you know, CPR can be quite dangerous if he's not dead yet, so you firstly need to make sure that he's dead before we try to bring him back. So the first guy, he stabs him in the heart. And then you see the Meeseeks that's been tasked with killing you goes and disappears, and the Meeseeks that's been tasked with brokering peace goes and disappears.
That was excellent. That was very good.
One of the dumbest fights in ever, I think. Oh boy.
That was very good. Very good.
Oh shit. Okay. So back on track. We still have to open that door, right?
You want to try that door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just let me bring up my notes here. Here's another door for you. As you approach this door, this one appears to be made of indestructible magic metal wood. Because I have that kind of power. I'm the DM. Anyway, it has one of those sliding peephole thingies in it, which is closed at the moment.
All right.
Peer through it. Oh no, no, it's closed. You're trying to open it?
Yeah. Let's see if we can flip it open.
Okay. As soon as you open the little peephole, you see a bolt of fire gout through the gap and a flaming skull hovering in the air on the other side. So I will say that Smorgasborden, does a 16 hit you?
No.
No. You see this gout of flame rips past your left ear, singeing some of the hairs therein.
Fucking hell. And that was
Wow.
because that just came out of that peephole thing.
Little tiny peephole.
It's a peephole, yeah. And on the other side, you see this skull that's like enveloped in flames hovering. And all you can see through the peephole is a skeletal mouth chattering away. And then in a froggy voice, the flaming skull says, Oh, lordy, I'm so sorry. I'm just so nervous. Oh, lordy. I hope you all aren't hurt or scared or discomforted. Oh, lordy. Dead. Oh, no. I was so startled. The skeletal thing then backs off, and you can see it's just a skull yapping away, wreathed in flames, and its eye sockets contain small orbs of fire instead of pupils. The room beyond the peephole is covered with hundreds of metal spikes poking out from the walls towards the center. Some of the spikes on the floor have skulls mounted on them. I've been trapped in here for forever, it seems. Isn't that right? Andy, could y'all help us? This guy seems to be lonely, and he's talking to the inanimate skull mounted on the spike behind him. And he turns to it. He turns to it like that netball on that Tom Hanks movie and says, Andy,
Wilson.
Can you help us, Andy?
Wilson.
Andy can't seem to help us.
So we want to see if we can set this guy free then.
Yeah, he seems troubled. I think he's been there a long time. Should we try and open the door for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to try to open the door, and how do they do so?
Just yank it. I'll grab the peephole with my hands and pull it and tug it.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Decent.
Okay. With a 15,
Okay.
you yank on the door as much as you can, and you feel it move like a millimeter, but it's very heavy, and it doesn't open fully. You don't feel like your 15 athletics check was sufficient.
Shall all always try? Like in one.
Okay, you can all help whoever you feel is the strongest person, and that person can roll with advantage.
How much?
I mean, I am not very strong. I have 10 strength.
I got 8.
My strength is... Oh, where do you get strength? Okay, strength.
Yeah, probably more than we do.
+3, does that... Oh, 16. 16.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I guess if we help you, then you can roll again with advantage. Was that how it works, Sam?
Yeah, if you're helping him, Smorgasborden, he gets to roll with advantage.
All right. Let's try again then.
Oh, yeah. With a 20,
nice.
this door opens finally, and you can hear it like scraping along the stone ground. And as soon as you open it, the flame skull seems to levitate the skull named Andy off of the spike and say, "Thanks, guys, I'm going to bail. Peace." And then as he's floating past you, you see a glass vial falls out of his companion Andy's eye socket.
Ooh, snag it before it falls.
Okay,
to
give
the
me
ground.
acrobatics check.
God damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay, with a 9, it smashes on the ground, and it's a glowing yellow color.
Oh.
God damn it. I mean, I don't really want to go inside there.
It sounds like a pretty dangerous room.
Yeah.
Shall we ask Mr. Meeseeks to investigate his sole purpose?
Yeah, I can do it. Just run in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you say?
Yeah, press the button.
Smack that box.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
Can you
Yeah.
go inside that room and have a look around and see if there are see if there's any loot for us?
Why, sure I can. And he is going to walk inside, and he says, as soon as he walks in, the door closes behind him, and he says, nope, no loot in here. And then he goes, and disappears.
Okay.
I feel like we shouldn't. I mean,
The door closed. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's leave. That was that vial would have been sweet. Just for my sanity, I'm gonna roll the acrobatics again. I know it doesn't mean anything, but I just want to roll it.
Oh,
I
a
thought
natural 20.
I thought so.
Wow, why did you think so? Why would you think that?
Because that's when it, again, all the inconsequential rolls I do, they fucking rock today. all the whistling and the leaning and all of that shit.
And that athletics check, what were you doing? Just kind of like doing some squats or something? Just a bit of fun.
Yeah, let's say that. I tried to do a squat, and I did it like a pro. Okay. Let's try this door down here then.
Yeah. I'll try to open that door.
Okay, let me just bring up my notes. Okay. You open the door successfully. Inside is a 5-foot corridor leading to another door. This door, however, is more of a push door than like a turn handle door, and it's got one of those little metal plates that tells you to push it.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
push it.
Okay. This looks like a really nice bathroom. Decorative porcelain tiles run from floor to ceiling. This room smells clean too, like freshly squeezed lemons and pine. A feeling of relaxation settles over everyone who enters it.
Nice.
Well, I'll enter it then.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
You see a bathroom. You're in a bathroom. Oh, sorry. There you go.
I'll try to wash my hands.
Flea
I'm
says,
gonna
"Oh, this is lovely, guys."
go. We take it to all the best places, Flea.
You do. This is amazing. I mean, it wasn't quite as good as that place. Oh, that tasted like lemon but smelled like lime. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's
The
my
Sprite
favorite as well.
place. You
The
remember?
Sprite. Yeah, I remember. I dream of it still.
Me too.
All right, while we're here, I'm gonna have a quick piss.
Okay, make a Constitution check.
I was gonna say a performance check. That would have been.
Well, it depends if you're trying to piss in a creative and impressive manner. With a 19 Constitution, you feel a sense of relief and bodily comfort settle over you. And so do you, Smorgasborden, but so to a slightly lesser degree.
Okay.
Not quite
so
on my tiptoes.
After I've gone, I'm gonna go. Let's continue on then, shall we?
Should we
You're
just
not gonna wash your hands.
Yeah, wash
No.
hands, obviously, for at least 30 seconds. And then we'll ask Flea to maybe clean up his arm a little bit. There might be some disinfectant in here. I think he's probably...
got it. He goes over
Yeah.
to the sink and he starts rinsing it. You don't see any disinfectant, but you do see a very nice soap with some of those rose petals like embedded into it.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay,
I
he
feel
starts
like-
rubbing it.
With all of the stuff that we touch and all of the weapons and gore and blood and diseases and weird dimensions we travel to, touching my dick is probably the least dirty thing in quite a while. So I'm not even going to bother washing my hands.
I hope that comes back to bite you in the arse. I hope you get a disease from that.
Cool. So what do you guys do?
Try for a door
go ahead.
down here. Is there a door down here?
There is, and you open it to see a 10-foot corridor.
And open the door
And
as
when
well.
you go through it, you see that Tommy Two Butts has a workshop still, but it is empty now.
Can I just investigate for any useful items? Or...
Go for it. Roll an investigation check.
Uh,
Okay. With a natural 1, roll a d20 to see how bad it is.
Here we go.
1d20, yeah.
Oh gosh! All right. With a 1 on a 1, you go up to one of the desks, but unbeknownst to you, a plumbus is sticking out from the bottom of the desk, and you slip on the plumbus and fall on your ass, making a incredibly embarrassing squeaky noise.
I can live with that.
And now you roll at disadvantage out of shame.
You take 1 point of stupid damage.
All right. Well, before we continue through that, just because I like 100% completion, do we want to check here first?
Yeah, that's been bugging me, that door as well. I
Because
agree.
connect these two. Hopefully, it might be a fun room in between.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's. Oh wait. Before I go through, isn't that room? This round room? Isn't that the room with all of the dimensions and shit?
Yeah, the doors,
that
We still happy to go through that.
What room was it? Sorry, with what?
All the doors that
Portals.
opened, and all the weird dimensions we went into.
Oh, yeah.
last episode.
Yeah. Let's send a Me6 in, see what happens.
All right, I'll let you take the box.
Okay, I'm going to hit the box.
Hi,
Summon
Mr.
a Me6.
B6, look at me!
Hi, can you just go in that room beyond and check whether it's still weird?
What? Okay.
That's not specific enough. Check to see if it is sending you to different dimensions.
Okay. He walks inside the room and he says, nope, seems pretty normal to me. Just 2 doors, and the door I came through. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Right.
Pretty safe.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go.
I love
Okay,
that you're using the Meeseeks now as a really rudimentary, like, scouting system. Like, the most tentative of tentative scouting.
Walk into that room and see if something weird happens.
Yeah, exactly.
He's our canary. He's our canary, the Meeseek.
Yeah, he literally
Yeah.
is.
It's a little bit what we used Flea for before, but I've grown fond of Flea. I don't want to mess him up.
Yeah, Meeseeks are more disposable.
Quite
much.
literally disposable. They dispose of themselves.
Yeah, and they're happy to. They're happy to, yeah.
Okay, so you go through that northern door. Was that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You come to another door, and I'm just going to see if I can give you a bit of a scene setting. The door to this room is open just a crack, and you hear a gravelly croak for help coming from inside the room, like, help, help.
I'll kick the door in.
Okay. It stinks like old hamburger meat in here. Before you can come to appreciate the delicate bouquet, you see 5 zombies hunched over another rotten-looking figure in a plush-ass chair, like a fancy chair. It looks like the zombies are gesturing accusingly at the figure, which appears to be tied to the chair. You miss a lot of the nuance of the zombie debate, since, they're just grunting and moaning. But it looks like this.
Oh, no.
Is it a plush ass chair or is it a plush ass chair?
No, it's a luxurious chair. It could be a throne.
Right. Because I'm just thinking, because it feels like if it was a plush ass chair, that would also make sense considering.
Yeah.
All right. Should we fuck the zombies up?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it zombie kill time?
Yeah.
We just use Meeseeks.
Sean's got the box if you want to do it.
We can try. The Meeseeks are pretty tough. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They don't really do a lot of damage, but
It feels like a cop-out, but, like, it's worth it. They're there. That's what they're there for. Okay, I'm going to hit the box and tell the Meeseeks to kick all of those zombies' asses.
Okay. You see...
Maybe not literal.
You see, as you summon the Meeseeks, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! And you tell him to kick the zombie's asses. He goes, okay! And he goes inside. And just as he's, like, preparing his first kick, these blue, ghostly, like, butts that you saw emanating from the trap find their way into this room and put themselves inside of these 5 zombies. And then the Meeseeks kicks each of them in succession, and the zombies are just staring around in moaning disbelief that their butts have been restored and getting kicked at the same time. And then the Meeseeks disappears, says, Pah! And you notice the ghoul looks surprised and says, I know I'm a ghoul, so I didn't think you would help me, but these zombies think that I ate their butts, but I swear I didn't, and they just got restored just now. And the zombies are, like, looking over their shoulder, looking at their own butts that have just been restored and going, And they sort of look at each other, like, quizzically and start untying the ghoul in the center and being like, and just shrugging at each other. And then the ghoul, like, hightails it out of there. But then, just as you think all the occurrences have occurred, you see a small ring box is... concealed beneath the cushion of the chair that the guy was sitting on. And you know this because one of the zombies is pulling this little box out from the chair and turning towards you guys and sort of holding out this little ring box to you.
Shall we take it?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. You take it. You have a box, and you see the rest of the zombies sort of, like, go back to... like wandering in a circle around the room, but no longer as angrily, just more like methodically, like just walking in a circle.
I'll open the box and see what's in.
Okay. As soon as you open the box, it sort of crumbles into dust. And then, after a second, nothing. And then the dust starts to move and form itself into a small circle in your palm. And then it becomes a ring, a silver ring. And it looks incredibly shiny, despite being dust a few seconds ago.
I'll grab it and see if I can figure out what it is.
Make an Arcana check. Okay. With an 8, you aren't sure, but your experience with magical items, if this is magical, would lead you to conclude that you need to spend like a short rest familiarizing yourself with the item before you would know its true nature.
All right, I'll just pop it in my pocket for now then.
Cool.
You're going to try it on your hand.
I feel like I don't want to put it on just yet. I want to we've had enough of weird shit going on. Ooh, we still have pickles, don't we?
I believe you do.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, just in case that's, we could like summon a Meeseek and have it fight the pickle, and it could be like a pretty fun fight.
Okay, the zombies are no threat then, right? We don't want to go and attack them because they're not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't really see the point.
We've got everything out of the room. I think the ring was the room purpose, maybe.
Yeah. Probably.
What about the ghoul? Is there anything we can do with him?
Well, he ran out the northern door, so you don't see him at the moment, but you could try and chase him if you want to.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, he seems okay. Has he got anything to give us? Should we just go?
Yeah, I feel like we're done with that room. I feel like this is the door now, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. The completionist in you is happy that they're all connected.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the last door, right? Or is there anything else that we have? No, it doesn't look like it.
No,
I don't think we've missed any other rooms or anything.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's open it.
I think
we go up to this door here and see if we can open it up.
As you open this door, a long empty table appears to be the star of some bizarre spectacle in this room. Bright lights shine down on it, and just visible past the table are rows and rows of creatures staring at it with eager anticipation. This room is a lot bigger than the map would describe. You're sort of on the threshold of the door still at the moment, like you haven't fully stepped in the room.
I don't want to go first.
You don't want to go first?
Yeah, I know. I was asking you if anyone want to go first.
Okay, well, I'll go first then. I'll step in.
Okay, you step in the room. You've barely set foot in the room before you're blinded by a bright light and deafened by the sound of a raging... Wait a minute, that's not a river. Is that applause? It takes your eyes a moment to adjust, but soon you find yourself squinting into a magic spotlight hanging above rows of enthusiastic monsters. Their faces are masks of delight and relief, and a hobgoblin, standing in the middle next to the table, beckons you to join her in the middle of the room. Welcome to the finest dungeon entertainment this side of the staircase that led you down into the dungeon. The Spawn Sword Ship Hour. Monsters love commercials, and this show is entirely that. Commercials! You see the crowd erupts into cheers and clapping and stamping. Come join me in the center of the room.
I'll join her in the center.
Okay, you join her?
And
How
I'll
many?
I'll try to walk up with like swagger as well.
Okay, you swagger. Make a performance check. You hear a couple of wolf whistles from the crowd, but not as many as you were hoping for. And she says, "Welcome, travelers, to the Spawn Sword Ship Hour." Now, this is all about commercials, as I said. So, you need to be ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, roll a d4.
Yes. All of us are.
Whoever, I'll say, what's the word? Milksteak walked in first, so you do it. Okay, with a 2, she takes out a large pill-shaped metal object crisscrossed with straps of black leather, open, and she opens it to reveal 3 smooth suede sausages. Each sausage emits a groaning sound at a slightly different pitch when she presses it, like, And she says, "Sell this to the crowd!" And the crowd cheers again, much louder.
Sell this to the crowd.
Of course! You're on the spawn ship hour.
Well, I'll bite one of the screaming sausages, and I'll say that it's the finest organic gremlin meat.
Nice. Okay. Make a performance or persuasion check with advantage. It's up to you.
Performance.
Oh, yeah. Okay. With an 18, you get a couple of cheers from the crowd in the front row, and then you hear a couple of boos over the top of them. "What are the other guys doing? They're just standing there! Kill them!" And then she says, "You know, they might kill you. You best start selling."
Is it to me to continue selling, or?
She seems to be referring to the rest of your companions. By the way, Milksteak, you have about 7 gold pieces worth of gold, like, flung at you by the front row.
I'll collect it, and I'll throw a sausage at the person who threw me gold.
Nice. You see the guy that you throw it to goes, "Oh, he threw the suede sausage at me. Can you believe it? I don't believe it."
All right, I guess so I don't understand how this works. Do we all roll now?
Come join me in the center of the stage, and I will show you the item that you need to sell.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sean, you want to go up?
So both you guys can roll d4s, and I'll get Flea to roll one too. Oh wow, 3, 2, and a 4. That's perfect. Smorgasborden. A complex metal framework adorns a pair of thick goggles that, when worn, show people's faces with the noses and mouths switched around. As she puts them over your eyes, you notice this effect. After you take them off, you feel as though your nose and mouth have been switched on your own face for 5 minutes, even though they haven't been.
Okay.
You are first, half-orc person. Sell that product!
Have you ever wanted to smell your own eyes? Then these are the perfect goggles for you. Put them on, and your nose will be where your eyes are. Your eyes will be where your nose are. Take a big old whiff, and you can smell your eyes.
Nice. Okay. Make a either performance or persuasion check with advantage.
I feel like you've been working on this project for a bit.
Did you develop it? Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah. With an 18, you have at least 15 gold pieces flung at you by the front 2 rows, and the rest of the crowd says, "We love it! More! More!" Okay, next up is Asker. You rolled a 4. A long, curved piece of blown glass with large knobs on either end gleams with an inner light. And she says, "Take this and slide it down your leg."
Okay. I guess I'll do that.
Okay. It instantly conjures a pair of pants that would fit a small doll. Just out of thin air, they appear. They're made of felt.
And it was a what did it look like? You said.
It's a long curved piece of blown glass, so just glass, with large knobs on either end. And she says, "Sell that product!"
All right. I'll say. So weird. I'll say. All right. Have you ever wanted to dress up all of your doll friends in new pants every minute? Well, now you can with the doll pants. 3,000.
Okay, make a persuasion or performance check with advantage. The Tall Pants 3000. That's the name of this episode right there. Oh my gosh, a natural 20! They love it! And they throw like 50 gold pieces at you, and then you hear the back row say, "More! The small one! More!" And you see the lady goes up to Flea. She's like a hobgoblin, but she goes up to Flea and gives Flea a pair of finger-thick, rubbery antennae that swing from a rippled sheet of plastic, sort of like a ribbed sheet of plastic. When you trace your finger along the plastic, she says, a sigil will glow brightly. And then you see Flea go, "Okay," and he does it, and you see the sigil glow brightly. And a material version of that same sigil appears. The material manifestation is made of a dense, flavorless foam, she says. And he says, "Yep, it doesn't taste like anything at all. Okay, so you rub the antennae, and then the sigil appears, and it's made of foam. Okay, sell that product." And then Flea says, "Okay, have you guys, do you feel like the foam that you currently have is just too strong, too spicy, and you want foam that's a little bit more mild, like me, Flea? I like mild things. So if you want to make less spicy foam, this is the foam for you." And he's gonna make a check. Where's his stats?
I like Flea.
Yeah, Flea's the best. Yeah, I said, okay, so charisma, and he's going to do it with advantage. You hear the crowd throw only a couple of silver pieces at him and say, "Good enough! Good enough! Yeah, that was adequate! Adequate!" And you see they throw more gold coins at the rest of you, adding up to around 50 additional gold pieces at the feet of the rest of you because you did a much better job.
Gee.
I'll just grab a handful. 15.
And you see the hobgoblin turns to the crowd and starts ignoring you now and says, "Thank you for tuning in to the Spawn Sword Ship Hour. If you want more, come back next time you have a break." And you see the rest of the monsters start like getting up from their benches and leaving out these sort of back doors, and they're picking up weapons, and it seems like where are they going back to? It's bizarre.
So sponsorship hour is over. I suppose then we continue up. This is the only way out, right? Other than we came from. Before another round starts.
You notice, as you're walking towards that corridor, you notice that the floor, ceiling, and walls adjacent to this door are moist and sort of glistening. And the word moist really starts to occur to you as you're walking down it. You also see, as you get closer, a pitiful-looking dude embroiled in some sort of serious inner struggles. He's like writhing on the ground. Beside the closed wooden door, you see him. He's a middle-aged man, sitting with his back to the wall and his knees drawn up under his chin. He's a real sad sack, sitting there in a rumpled yellow shirt. To be clear, the suit is of fine quality, but there's only so much you can do with a guy like this. Light catches a lone tear rolling down his cheek. He lifts a flask to his lips, drains the contents, then stares at himself in the flask's reflective surface. After a moment, he slurs, "I think I've made a terrible mistake."
What's up, buddy? I'll ask him.
It's just, my choices. I left my family too soon. I should have given it more of a chance. My dreams, I didn't, being in a cult isn't as good as I thought it would be. I fell in with them 20 years ago, and I just feel like I'm wasting my life. Do you ever get that feeling?
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he really vomits at that moment on the ground, like really vomits. It's all mucusy and mustard colored, and it just keeps coming. It's kind of impressive how much he's got down there. And then he stares at the whole messy pile and starts to he watches the pile of vomit move on its own under the door to the room beyond it. "Oh," this guy says after a moment of watching his own vomit amble away. "I didn't tell you about the treasure, right? I'm not supposed to tell anybody about the treasure that's in there."
So yeah, you already told us, but just recap.
Yeah, we know about the treasure, man.
We
We
know about
also
treasure.
told you not to say anything, but just to see if you actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you know?
He starts like going back to his like weeping and curls up in the corner on the ground. "Where did I go wrong? I mean, cults are meant to be profitable, and I just wish that I had known this before I joined." And he's just like talking to himself and weeping, and you can see why the room is the corridor is moist now.
Gross. All right, let's just see if we can walk through that door. That is,
Yeah, let's just walk past him.
treasure door. Yeah,
Okay.
leave him to his battle.
You open the door. It's unlocked. 5 cultists. As you enter the room, you see 5 cultists bent over the railing of a balcony that rings this room. And they are seriously vomiting. They vomit with true conviction, and it's pooling in the middle of the floor below them. As the foul pool begins to move, you are stricken with the thought that maybe the cultist in the corridor was right. Maybe all existence, everything that is, was, and will be, has just been a tremendous waste of time.
Wow.
And that is where we will end the session. On what can only be defined as a low note.
Quite literally.
But that is a very unexpected thing to see in like a new room. So, you got to give it to it.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent cliffhanger, and also the allure of treasure is always exciting.
Everyone loves treasure. Nice work, guys.
Yeah.
That was I think, lovely success.
Yeah, enjoyed that. It's good fun.
There was
the feeling of futility is always with me, and now it's just heightened by what I just heard.
Just don't go vomit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think every time I do one of these sessions with you guys, since you came into this dungeon, I talked louder than the session before.
Really?
Sell this thing.
That
was
great.
good. That was good.
That was one of the most random. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good fun.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you have any suggestions or any ideas that we should incorporate, things you want to hear more of, things you would like to hear less of, just let us know at thewronghandspodcast@gmail.com. So THEWRONGHANDSPODCAST@gmail.com.